Just wait, pause, come out.
Alright, keep going.
This ain't, you ain't gonna prep me on nothing?
Nah. I ain't prep her.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. Just talk about it.
Alright, so how I met Ciera. Freshman year, we was both in the gospel choir together, and we had mutual friends, and that's how we all started to hang out.
Freshman year, 2005, with the gospel choir at A&T, through mutual friends, Albert and Juwan, or Sammy, as everyone else knows him. Hung out with Albert and the other guys, and we just hung out. We didn't really like each other. Both of our personalities never really mixed, but he was still a cool person. It's just I couldn't stand some of the stuff he did or said. He was just a little bit too wild for me, but he's still a cool person. Lachelle kind of influenced Joshua into liking me in a sense. She kind of put a bug in his ear saying, "You really like Ciera." Y'all kind of hit it off a little bit. Y'all argue back and forth, but you could tell there was some attraction, and Josh took that and ran with it.
How it got to the point of just us being exclusive, it all started on a day called GC Camp, and I did a poem for it. Friends would call it the U poem, but it was actually called State of Mind.
During GC Camp of our freshman year, this was our second semester, he wrote a poem for me. I didn't know it until obviously he recited the poem, and he kind of expressed his feelings of how much he liked me, or wanted to get to know me on a better level than just us hanging out.
But I did that poem for her, let her know how I felt, whatnot. She was all, "Oh, I can't believe it." Actually, a lot of other stuff that went down with it.
And so, still wasn't feeling him at all too well. But I, in a sense, was like, man, this man put all his feelings out there. That's kind of tough for me to shoot him down. But then feelings did develop for him. Like I said, I thought he was a really nice guy. A lot of potential. It's just I wasn't into him at the time. But as time progressed, I did develop more feelings for him. Got to know him a little better outside of everyone else. We had great conversation. Still was kind of like, I don't know how much I like this guy, if I need to show my feelings for him like that. So after freshman year, I was like, no, I don't think I need to talk to Josh like that. It just needs to remain friends. I'm not feeling like that or whatever. And then we just kind of played back and forth from sophomore year until, we really got serious going into our senior year, 2008. And I really expressed my feelings to Joshua, asked him for his forgiveness for me being, stubborn and dumb and not really trying to take serious our friendship and our relationship. And he understood and he was accepting, and we made it official in 2008.
But from that point, literally to today, we literally built our relationship. We had some highs, we had some lows. We got to see each other through the thick and the thin, but at the end of the day, we made it. I'm about to marry my bride, and here we are today. Now I called the mom up, I was like, "Hey, Miss Linda, what's going on? I want to, marry your daughter." She's like, "Oh, I just knew it. The God told me, hallelujah." So I was like, "That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he talked to you because, he talked to me, but I first won't hear it, but dog, he talked to me though." So I got everything in the works, brought her engagement ring. Then I flew in for, I had some type of break. So I flew in from Wisconsin to North Carolina, into Charlotte actually, that's where we stayed at.
And so we were there a week. So I spent time with him, and it was leading into my birthday. We went to lunch together that Saturday and kind of hung out. And at lunch, I ordered my food thinking, oh, we about to just grub, same old, same old. Before the food came out, Joshua, was real nervous, but then he got down on one knee, expressed how he really felt. Of course, I already knew. And then he asked me to marry him. Of course, I didn't believe him, so I was like, man, stop playing, get up, this is a joke. And he was just like, no, I'm being serious. He pulls out the ring and he proposed, and of course I said yes.
And then later on that evening, we had a little like engagement dinner with her family, my family. That was another big surprise because she had no idea that was going on either.
And then later that evening, on that Saturday, my family came in, and that was a surprise as well. So my family and his family got a chance to meet. So it was like a proposal and, you know, an engagement dinner or party at the same time. I always can talk Joshua into just like doing random stuff. Like when we were in school, I'd be like, let's go walk downtown. And we always found ourselves downtown at the downtown park. We spent a lot of time down there. And one of my biggest or my fondest moments that I really enjoyed was, it was during Christmas time, and the park, they had a big Christmas tree lit up there, and we walked downtown. We drove downtown first, but then we walked from where we parked, and it was like so cold, and everybody was like, oh, look at them, they're out there playing around. We were the only grown people playing around with the tree, the lights, taking pictures, having fun, and all the other kids were running around. It was like all the grown folks were like, wow, y'all the only two old adults out here acting like y'all kids. And like, I always admired Josh's funny side, his kid side, but he would always go along with anything I said. If it was, let's take a picture, or let's just go to downtown and hang out, or let's go to the museum, we have no reason to go. He was always like willing to do that, and we did it a lot. We just kind of just random stuff, and he was always open to it. But like downtown was one thing I always remember us around that Christmas tree, taking a lot of pictures and just being silly.
So she and I, once I got off, we went downtown park in Greensboro. We sat out in the grass area and whatnot, and we literally spent maybe 5 or 6 hours talking. She told me her life story from the day she was born to us sitting down at the park, and so did I. I told her my life story. I was able to know about her father, her mother. I was able to know about her brothers, how it was growing up for her. I was able to share how it was growing up for me. And truth be told, we share a lot of the similarities in terms of our upbringing, you know what I'm saying? So it was very fascinating. It was real cool to find that out. And I think that's the one thing that really stuck out to me, because that's what led me to really get to know who she is.
Joshua, I want you to know that I really do love you. I expect so much out of our relationship. I'm excited to spend my life with you. Everything that it comes with, you are someone that has really captured my heart. You're the one for me, and I